good morning. How's everybody doing today? I hope all are doing well. Thank you for joining me here today. My name is Stephanie. I'm also known as GENGLOW. Today I'm doing a collab with my Sassy Divas. Yes, their channels will be linked down below in the playlist, so you can go watch their videos after you watch mine. So this is our monthly collab that we do, where we create looks, you know, based on themes that we choose for that month. We have a secret hostess for a giveaway, and we reveal who the hostess was from last month, this month, and the winner. You know, the hostess will reveal who the winner is from last month's collab. So make sure you watch all those videos and subscribe to our channel if you do want to enter into our giveaways. So yeah, so today is kind of exciting because we're doing a an era themed collab where we do an era themed look from your mother's time era. And my mother was born in the 1950s. She didn't start wearing makeup until the 1960s, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and do from her era where she was born, and she was born in the 1950s. So I'm going to go ahead and create a look from the 50s time era, which is a simple look, because I was like, boy, I thought it was going to be a challenge, and I think it's going to be a challenge. It may look so easy, but this is the picture up here. I'm going to put it here of the look that I am going to try to recreate. And as you can see, the information of where I got this picture from, I got it from Pinterest, and the person who's I'm giving credit to is down below the picture. The person's name is Faiza Riady. So I'm not sure if they even watch YouTube or not, but I'm giving them credit, you know, for this look that I'm about to create. I'm trying to see if I can come close to it, but wow, I mean, that's the kind of look I would probably wear on a day-to-day basis, because it's not too much makeup. You know, even though I do like my glam eye looks, and I like to do my glam looks, I would probably gravitate towards more to like the 50s type of style makeup, where you just put eyeliner, very little eyeshadow, and just kind of make yourself look more natural. And back then, the makeups, they used more of the pinks, and they used more reds and pinks. So they always had like a bold red lip, and they had like pink eyeshadows, pink blushes, and they used a lot of cream foundations, cream products. They used a lot of cream products. So, and they also had where the brows were really like, they made them to where they had like really, they're thin, and they were like high arched. I'm not gonna do my brows like that, no. So let's get started with this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off first with the hairstyle, because the hairstyle, to me, I feel like it's gonna be quite a challenge. So let me come off camera and do the hairstyle, and then I'll come back and do the makeup, because the makeup looks a little more simpler than the style, because I have really long hair, and I will dare not cut this hair. Maybe not right now, maybe later on, but right now I'd not dare cut this hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and come off camera, do my hair, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. I went ahead and I tried to do the bangs, you know. I got the little twirl going, but it's more slanted than in the middle. So it's more to the side. And then I got my bandana headband on, and I got my hair up in a bun. So hopefully, well, my headband, the headband is like a bandana headband, and my hair is in a bun. So that's gonna come as close as I'm gonna get as possible as to this hairstyle. So the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is do the eyebrows. They always like to have a real thin eyebrow, so my eyebrows are pretty dark. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get all my makeup together, what I'm gonna use for my face. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so I think I got everything now. Okay, thank you for that brief second there. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and use this pencil, brow pencil. Back then, they like their brows really thin, but I don't have any thin brows. And I can always make them look thin with concealer and everything, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to fill in my brow with the pencil as much as I can, but not to where it looks really thick. I'm just gonna fill in my brow, little sparse areas. Never thought that the hair, trying to get it into this little like little pastry, looks like a little pastry, like little French twirl, would be so much trouble. But it gave me trouble. So it's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's gonna have to do. For this look, it's gonna have to do. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do for my brows. I used to just fill it in with some brow gel, but I don't want them to look kind of thick. I just want them to look just like I have tint, and I want them to look thin as possible. So that's as far as I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation. So let me come off camera and do that process for my foundation. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Went ahead and I put my foundation on. I know that they did a lot of powders back then. They did a lot of setting powders to their skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use a pressed powder. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just blot my skin with that. So I think it's much faster, much easier for me to just pat. So this shiny foundation, or some of this shine, maybe caused from that foundation or my skin, just to mattify it. I think I look like Betty Rubble. Leave me your comments down below. What do you think? Do I think I look like Betty Rubble? Oh my goodness. Or that lady that goes like this in that picture. No, I think she has a different hairstyle, but she is from the 50s though. For the 1950s on the hairstyle, and yeah, she was one of them. She was from the 50s. Okay. So I matted my skin down. Now I'm going to try to use a really light blush, pink blush, and it's really light. So I think I found a perfect blush for that, which is the Balm from the Balm Cosmetics. And this is a really nice soft pink, which I'll be using for as my blush. And they don't use too much blush. They just use like a little wash of color. Just to kind of give them little rosy cheeks. They just use a little wash of color. They didn't contour that I read. I don't think I read up that they contoured. I don't even think they even used what do you call that, eyeshadow primer. I don't think they even used that as well. So I don't think they contoured. I don't think they used eyeshadow primer. What else? Yeah, I don't even think they used bronzer. in the 50s. I think they might have, but just a little wash of bronze maybe. Okay, they didn't even highlight their skin either. They didn't even use highlighters back then. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and use I'm using this one. This is the Kylie Jenner eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as just to give me like a little wash of, little tint to my eyes. Okay, so I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my eyeshadow. Give me one, I'm looking for it. Give me 1 second, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my my Sass Cosmetics Opal palette that was gifted to me by Jennifer from Jennifer's Beauty by Oxygen. And they have these nice, pretty opal shaded duochromes. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick one that has maybe like a tint, like a pink hue to it. I think I might have just found one because they used pink, a lot of pinks and reds back then. All right, these two, this one and the top one, give me pink hues. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the top one. And just gonna brush it across my eye. My finger, brush it. I'm gonna put my, just gonna brush across my eye with my finger. Okay, see how this is looking. Oh wow, that looks really pretty. You could barely tell that I have it on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my eyeliner, this Rocket, the Rockins eyeliner. It's thick, it has a thick tip to it. So I'm gonna try to give me a really thick line. Is that pretty thick? I think I need it to be thicker. There it goes. Just what I needed. Now you can see it. First you weren't able to see it at all. They wore denim shirts back then, or even plaited shirts with like shirts that, you know, like tank tops. They wore those back in the 50s as well. So I'm wearing a denim top, and underneath I have like a white tank top. So right. I think I might have did a good job on this side right here. Made it pretty thick. What do you know? Sorry for being blurred out. Wow, this is coming out pretty cute. Does it bring back memories from the Stone Age? Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead. They didn't even put any eyeliner underneath the eyes. I'm gonna use mascara. I think they just used mascara for the bottom lashes instead of eyeliner. I could be wrong. They could have used eyeliner as well, but the one in the picture doesn't have any eyeliner on. She just has mascara. So, name some of y'all's favorite sitcoms that were based in the 50s. I think I Love Lucy. Sorry, my video cut me off there. I think it was I Love Lucy and Mama's Family. Not sure what era Mama's Family was from, but it came around the time. It came on around the time. It would come on around the time I Love Lucy would come on TV. So I think that might have been from the same. They might have from the same time era. Maybe Mama's Family was, or yeah, Mama's Family was from a more later date. But I did see some hairstyles that some of the actors would from Mama's Family would wear, and they had some 50 hairdos that they wore. So maybe it was based around that era as well. Who knows? But I know I Love Lucy was like an icon from the 1950s. Alright, so wow. I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this. I'm really having lots of fun with this look. Okay. I'm going to give you an up close look after I've finished with everything, because I want you to see my eyeshadow. My hair feels like it wants to fall down, like it wants to go flat again. I had to fix it again when I was off camera because it was falling flat, so I had to tease it some more. And you know, get me this shape up at the top. So, all right, I think that's enough mascara. Their mascara wasn't too dramatic. It was just more natural. All right, now for the lip. They had a red lip. I'm gonna go ahead and use my palette here, the 12 color palette. Got this in one of my, I think, Ice Cream Beauty. Use that. I'm gonna use the red that's in here. Right there, right dab in the middle. In the middle. Use that red. Outline it first. I used a lot of pinks and reds back then. Okay. I'm gonna use a flat side to fill in my lips. All right. She has a little mole up here. Maybe I'll go ahead and put myself a little mole. Maybe I should use a more darker pen. There it goes. But she has them on her left side. But since I did my style to the left, put it on this side. How does that look? Well, get that there. So, all right. So here is my finished look for this 50s decade era. I'm gonna get up close so y'all can see me. I can actually see. Good. Show you my hairstyle. It's start from this side. Alright, so that is my finishing look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you watch all the other ladies down below and subscribe to their channel if you haven't done so. Get in on the giveaway. And I'll see you in our next collab. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye. I love you all. Bye.